Hi, I'm Benson, and welcome to another episode of iHUB News. On this month's episode, events at the iHUB, member chats, and WGS at the iHUB. This month at the iHUB, we were extremely honored to have a visit from the World Bank, and not just anybody at the World Bank. We had Kristolina Georgieva, who's the interim president of the bank. She came to the iHUB to see what we do and what our members do.
By being grounded locally, the World Bank decided to have offices in almost 140 countries, and then we connect to local organizations that have the hand on the pulse of what the needs locally are. We provide access to our own skills and capabilities, provide small grants so organizations can grow. And then we learn from this experience and we serve as a transmission line to take it from one country to another. So we manage our programs globally, but they are grounded locally.
The president of the Ford Foundation, Darren C. Walker, was with us at the iHUB. He came to the iHUB for a round table around innovation and how it can be used to advance social change.
We don't have the resources to scale anything. And what we can do is help if there is innovation to spur that, to spark that a little.
From one story on online safety to another, the iHUB hosted the most amazing online safety fair in Kenya and probably East Africa. We got to partner with Watoto Watch Networks and Web Rangers, who are all involved in the online safety space.
The main aspect we'll be looking at today is bullying. I'm sure our teachers will talk to us about bullying, that bullying can happen in many aspects.
Pro Series Gaming was at the iHUB for an overnight gaming event called the LAN Party. Over 100 gamers came to the iHUB, played all night, and it was such a thrill.
Super excited today. We have PSG Pro Series Gaming. We have a LAN party happening at the iHUB, and I am as excited as it comes. So come through, let's check it out.
Unlike first-person shooters, fighting games are usually one-on-one.
On this month's episode of Member Chats, we meet the most amazing, most beautiful Tabitha Tangoi of Craving Yellow. I'm joined with Tabitha, who's having a cup of porridge. How is that like?
You know, I'm drinking hot things, but
That
it's okay.
might be soup though. So Tabby,
Yes.
I know you're really famous. It's obvious.
Right.
I mean, you have like 97,000 followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
How's life with that? What is that?
Well, it's good you start the conversation that way because I think I've reached a point where I want to move my business into something else. I've been heavily involved in influencer marketing. It's been fun. It's been great. But I think it has its limits. Currently, I work for Godrej Kenya as the head of digital.
For those who do not know what Godrej is,
Yeah.
have you seen anything written Darling hair products out there? This is the boss, digital. What do you think was like the main aspects of you that have sold your brand to the point of this kind of famous status you have?
I think
Top of your head.
self-reflection. I'd say self-reflection. I think my audience sees themselves in me, and that's what keeps them affiliated to me. I think they feel I am somebody who is in their mind. I think like them, I feel like them. I have the same struggles, and so it feels like we grow together and we triumph together.
All right. Tips for general entrepreneurs out there. Give me 2 of those, and then give me 2 just for ladies.
Wow. Okay, tips. Listen to podcasts. Like I'm doing that this year. So that's one thing I'd say to do. The next thing I'd say to do is to any other entrepreneur out there is just to keep going. I feel like people look at me and they're like, oh, you're so successful. I'm like, I do not think I am successful.
But you are.
I don't think I am. For female entrepreneurs, I'd say get mentors within your circle.
Anything huge we should wait for 2019? What's Craving Yellow got?
It's just a rebrand. You know, I'm scared because I know my numbers are going to drop. There are going to be people who are going to be like, no, we wanted you for this.
Okay, we've had Tabitha Tangoi from Craving Yellow. She's also a iHUB community member, which is such a great thing that we have. Remember, our community is full of different personalities, people in different spaces, and I'm so glad you came.
Thank you for
Thank you so
having me.
much. In this month's segment of WGS at the iHUB, we pick it up with Prototype, hosted by Teo, and he got to speak all things fitness with Mitch from Smart Gyms.
I've come to learn to embrace challenges and failures because I believe they're what molds us.
It gives me such pleasure to introduce the first episode of the Blaze podcast, hosted by Buddha Blaze and Jinx. They talk everything African culture.
I forgot, my man Jinx was a rapper. This
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. I mean, I still do a little bit here and there.
You know you gonna freestyle for us?
Nah. We ain't doing that.
Since we're talking culture, Sheila Kwamboka, who is a radio presenter, hosts Industry Night, produced by What's Good Studios at the iHUB. This show features Kenyan artists who come to perform and also launch new music.
I've been trying to live like rappers do, look a certain way, but I just bend the rules. In and out of state of mind, probably never want to lose.
On this month's episode of GG Live, let's get to see what Tito and Nathan were up to.
So it's 2019 and the big news is Sony not coming to E3.
Sony is always there, always has the biggest games. People go to E3 because of what Sony's been doing the last 4.
And so the question is E3 still worth going to without Sony?
That's it for this episode of iHUB News. If you want to plug in into any of the events that are happening at the iHUB, please go to our website, www.ihub.co.ke. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and hit the bell button.